Serving you some cookie pie. Realize my storage is full. Story of my life. Great. This is #cooking. I'm Samah Dada. You may know me on Instagram as Dada Eats. And we're gonna be making one of my favorite recipes, but please don't tell my other recipes that, my chocolate chip cookie pie. This recipe is #vegan, #gluten-free, #grain-free, and #refined sugar-free. Boom. I'm gonna throw these ingredients up on my story just so you can see what we're working with. We've got a flax egg that we're gonna make here, some flaxseed meal to start, almond butter, coconut oil, coconut sugar, vanilla extract, some chocolate chips obviously, baking powder, baking soda, almond flour, and some almond milk. First thing I'm gonna do is make my flax egg. If you don't know what a flax egg is, it is a vegan substitute for a real egg. What we're using is ground flaxseed and water. We're just gonna mix it together, and that's just gonna create kind of a thick mixture that will bind our cookie later. Got some flaxseed here, a little bit of water, and then I'm just gonna let that sit until it gets nice and thick. I'm gonna whisk that a little bit so it's nicely incorporated. And then we're just gonna let our flax egg just chill and thicken up. Have a good time over here. One of the most important parts of this cookie is the almond butter because it just adds a really nice, creamy, nutty taste when you're actually biting into the cookie. That's gorgeous. Hello. This almond butter is really working the camera right now. Am I right? All right, get that all up in there. And now we're just gonna combine it with some coconut oil. I'm not using much at all in this recipe, just a little bit that I'm gonna mix with almond butter. Whisk that together so it's nice and smooth. And then after that, we're gonna go ahead and add our other ingredients I have over here. I love using coconut sugar in this recipe because it just adds a really warm taste to this cookie pie. It's so good. It's also an unrefined sweetener, a little bit lower on the glycemic index if that's important to you. It's still delicious. Whisk that around. Wow, that was like some flying almond butter. Sweet. And then some vanilla extract. Little vanilla. So once we whisk this together and our flax egg has had time to thicken up, we're just gonna add the flax egg straight into this batter. This smells so good too. I could just eat this straight up. My flax egg is nice and thick. You can kind of see how it's like a little more gelatinous. I hate that word. Sorry, I just used it. But like it's true, it's a little gelatinous. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna add this straight in. And this is gonna act as a nice thickener and sort of a binding agent instead of using eggs. So this is a great alternative if you can't tolerate eggs, if you're allergic, or if you're vegan. Totally cool to use a flax egg. It's like a very underrated thing in vegan baking. What I love about this is that it's just using a little bit of almond flour. I love how kind of dense almond flour is, but it feels like you're satisfied after you have a bite of this cookie, you know? It's not like you're feeling weighed down or anything like that, which is super cool. So I'm just gonna put some almond flour here, got some baking powder and baking soda. And the reason that I wanna whisk this together is that I just don't want like clumps of baking soda in my cookie. Like that's disgusting. No one wants that. And then all we're gonna do is, surprise, surprise, put our almond flour into our wet ingredients. All right, I'm just gonna fold this together so I get nice, everything easily mixed in. And then about now, I'll just add a little bit of almond milk just to help it mix. Not too much, just a little bit. You don't want it to be too liquidy of a batter, just a little splash. You can use any non-dairy milk you want. I'm just using almond because I love it. All right, so I've got my dough, my cookie dough all nice and mixed. And I'm just gonna fold in some chocolate chips straight in there. What I've also done with this recipe too is used just a bar of dark chocolate, chopped it up. You can totally use that as well. So I've got my prepared pan over here, greased it with just a little bit of coconut oil. This is a ceramic non-stick pan, so you want to make sure it's oven safe because that's very important that it's oven safe because we're putting it straight in the oven. This recipe is one of the most highly requested recipes out of my friends and family. They're super obsessed with it. My mom, who lives in California, is like, oh, I just wish I could eat your cookies pie right now. And I'm like, girl, you gotta come to New York for that. Okay, so I'm just gonna spread it in my little skillet here. And then what I'm gonna do is just add some more chocolate chips on top. That way too, when you're taking the photo, you've got all of these flying chocolate chips. You've got some just nice chocolate on top that makes it look super aesthetic. I'm really dropping chocolate everywhere, that's good. See how easily this recipe comes together though? It's really minimal steps, minimal ingredients. You can find all of these ingredients like wherever you shop as well. It's not like you can, you know, it's difficult to find it. So now that I've gotten this all in the pan, press this down, I'm just gonna put it into the oven and bake it for about 25 minutes. Bye. Okay, this is the moment I've been waiting for my entire life. My cookie pie is ready. I'm gonna pull it out of the oven. Look at this, babe. Oh my God. I'm so into this. Okay, I'm gonna slice into this, get something for Instagram. I always love just having a little video of me slicing into it just because it just puts you right there with me. Okay, here we go. Oh, hey girl. This is insane, you guys. The inside, this is exactly how a chocolate chip cookie should be, in my opinion. I know this is controversial, polarizing, whatever, but it's gotta be a little bit crispy on the outside, chewy, almost underbaked on the inside. I'm like forgetting to videotape it because I'm that excited. Ugh. It's like gooey. Look at that, close up angle. So with this too, I love to take a picture of my cookie pie with like a little slice in there because that's how I'm gonna eat it or serve it. I'm ready to eat this. So I was gonna serve myself on this plate, but now I'm just thinking like, why? It's just me. I'm just gonna go in for it. This is what I would do in my own kitchen. I'm sorry, I'm having a moment. Warm chocolate chips, gold, oh my God, I can't even, I'm speechless. You literally can't go wrong with a chocolate chip cookie, but you even more so cannot go wrong with a massive chocolate chip cookie in a cute skillet that's #vegan and #gluten-free, easily shareable, and you can even pop a scoop of ice cream on top of there and be good to go. So good.